Hello, my name is David Tate, and I am a member of the Lakeway Lake Travis Rotary Club. And we're here today again for another Member Minute. And today we'll be talking with Scott Foster. And I'm delighted to have Scott here. And Scott, I'm wondering if you would mind introducing yourself and tell us what you do and how long you've lived in the area.
Sure, Scott Foster, and I have lived in the area, I think, around 20 years. Um, and What was the other question? I'm sorry.
And how long you've lived? What do you do?
Oh, what do I do? Golly. My claim to fame at my current job is I can fix anything with enough time. I work for a cell phone company, and I have do everything. I mean, it involves some days I'm sweeping the floor in the data center, and some days I'm putting on, radios on towers and configuring servers. And I do have a team of guys that work for me that help me run the data center and all the network and security operations for a
Well,
small company.
I'll tell you, Scott, working for a phone company myself, I completely understand how little I know about how much you do, because that is a lot going on there. And yeah, that is definitely a couple of full-time jobs that I heard right there. So, well, well, let me ask you this now: when did you first join Rotary, and what made you decide to join?
It's been 3 or 4 years ago. And what made me decide to join Rotary was, well, a little background. I know a lot of people in Rotary, and I've actually been helping with projects and doing things, especially Shelter Box. I've been helping the team that puts on the Shelter Box event in Fredonia, Texas, just over by Mason, Texas, for a couple of years. And my daughter, actually, when she graduated from high school, I wasn't a member of the Rotary Club, but she applied for membership, scholarship, and she got a scholarship to go to junior college. And it was very, very impactful for our family at that time. Um, how you kind of go through ups and downs, and we happened to be in a down phase. And that scholarship was very meaningful to our family and to her. And so it was not long after that I decided, well, I'm not a member of Rotary, and my daughter's gotten this terrific thing. I'd like to help. So what do I do? So I called Melinda, and I started showing up and joining. And so that was the reason for me joining, is I'd been the recipient of what Rotary does in the community, and decided that I should do my part to pass it forward, pay it forward.
I'll tell you, Scott, that is a great story, and I'm just wondering if you think back over these last few years as being a Rotarian, what just sort of jumps out to you as being one of the most meaningful experiences for you?
Well, I would be in a lot of hot water with a bunch of people if I didn't tell you about this as the most meaningful experience of Rotary for me. And that was the way we raise money to have scholarships for kids, and to do projects like Shelter Box, and the things that we do in the community and the things that we do internationally is the Lake Travis Lakeway Rotary raises money by selling raffle tickets and we auction a car off. And I didn't realize that when I joined Rotary. And then I got involved in, how do we raise this money? Where'd this money come from? So we auction a car. And so, I don't know, it's been about 4 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, we were selling tickets for the raffle. And like 30 minutes before the deadline, I called my mom. She lives in Midland. And I said, Mom, Rotary Club is giving away, they're raffling off doing a raffle. That's how they raise money my daughter got this scholarship. And I said, you need to buy a raffle ticket. She said, okay, how much are they? I said, $100 for one, $200 for three. She said, I'll take three. Okay. She said, I'll send you the money. So I write her name down. I didn't even tell her what we were auctioning off. Then I don't know, an hour and a half or about 2 hours later, because we had the event where we draw the tickets out and we decide who the winner is right there. And I called my mom. It actually, the way we do the tickets, we whittled it down to about 10 people, or I think it was 10 or 5 people. And one of those 5 people is going to win the car. And you know who they are. Their names are on the board. So I called my mom, and it was just crazy loud. And I said, Mom, you're either going to win a car or a set of steak knives. And it was noisy, and probably, somebody might have had something to drink and it might have been loud. So she thought I was just pulling her leg. Well, like 5 minutes later, I call her back and I go, "Hey, Mom, you just won a new Mercedes."
Oh my word.
She didn't believe me. She thought I was pulling her leg. And my mom won the Mercedes about 3 or 4 years ago.
That is amazing. What a great way to earn money for Rotary and all the great things that they did. But that's so neat that your mom was willing to participate, not even knowing what it really was. It's great news that she won, but that's great that her heart was so much there that didn't matter what the car was she was going to give. I love that.
Yeah, she just said, "They're helping. I'm in." And
yeah, exactly. Well, I'm glad it got to her. That's neat to actually know who it goes to. That's great. I hope the car is still working and doing great for her.
They're truck people. They traded it for a truck. Sorry.
Okay, there you go. That's understandable in Texas especially. So,
That's right.
well, Scott, this has been really good just to be able to visit with you and understand how Rotary has impacted your life. It's great to have you in the club, and look forward to talking with you more in just a little bit. Thanks so much for the member minute.
You bet.